Hey guys, this is EJ Holland with the Wolverine.com, and we're back with another Michigan recruiting report here exclusively on our YouTube channel. National Signing Day is right around the corner, so we're going to be breaking down 5 key storylines to watch on recruiting's biggest day. Before we dive into those storylines, though, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to be having exclusive content right here on the channel throughout National Signing Day and the days leading up to signing day. So make sure to smash that subscribe button, hit the like on that video, helps us get in front of other Michigan fans. But yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into it. 5 storylines to watch going into National Signing Day. Now, Michigan already has 26 verbal commitments, but the Wolverines are looking to add another. So one storyline is, will Michigan get a commitment from Edd P, an on 300 edge out of Maryland? Edd P was on campus this week for his official visit. Michigan trending in a really positive direction coming out of the trip to Ann Arbor. This was his first time on campus. He connected really well with the Michigan staff, everybody from head coach Jim Harbaugh to staffer Dylan Roney to defensive coordinator Jesse Minter were extremely involved in this recruitment. I mean, they rolled out the maize and blue carpet. Even the recruiting staffers like Sam Popper were attached to the hip with Edd P throughout this entire visit. Now, noteworthy item here, he canceled his OV to Florida State, which was supposed to take place right after the Michigan OV. That means it's pretty much down to Michigan and Maryland. Maryland's obviously the hometown team, but Michigan offers more when it comes to academics and development. I think Michigan can get it done, but I think we still have to wait and see how it all plays out. A decision should be coming on or in the days leading up to signing day. Next storyline is, will top 100 wide receiver Gatlin Bair move up his decision timeline? Now, Bair is slated to make his decision during the late period. There was talks that he could decide on signing day or the All-American Bowl in January. But as I reported over at the Wolverine.com on Thursday afternoon, it appears that Bair is going to wait it all the way out until February. Now, Michigan would like to get this done now. Why? Because Michigan has the lead right now. You see an 81.5% chance to land him on the On3 recruiting prediction machine. So the sooner he decides, the better. So, Michigan would love for him to, punt the idea of signing in February and just go ahead and make his decision on Wednesday. Oregon, of course, is the other school involved in this recruitment. They'd love it, if Bair just took it all the way to February. They've been recruiting him hard, selling him on offensive fit, on a more pass-happy offense. So we'll see how this one shakes out. Again, I think Michigan has the lead right now. But if Bair does, in fact, take his recruitment into February, that gives us a little bit more pause. Zach Libby and I haven't put in our predictions for Michigan just yet because we thought this scenario could play out. So, again, Gatlin Bair and his decision timeline, we'll see if Michigan can get him to move it up. Next storyline is, will there be a surprise? It seems like signing day always is full of surprises or some late names popping up or some dramatic recruitments. Last year, you had Carmelo English making a decision, on actual signing day. The year before that, you had a wave of guys making their decisions on signing day. Even the year before that, you had Dan Villari come out of nowhere. But this year is pretty quiet. We're not expecting any surprises as things stand today, but we're definitely not ruling it out. Signing day always seems like, that day that's just going to produce something. And this year, again, it's a little quiet. Michigan already up to 26 commits. If they're able to land Edd P, that's 27. There just isn't a lot of room for surprises, but Michigan has maintained contact with recruits committed to other schools. So maybe the Wolverine staff can pull a rabbit out of their hat. But I know this is a popular question on signing day, just not a lot of movement on that front. The next storyline to follow is, will all the commits sign? That one seems to be a popular question as well every cycle. there's always, usually a late flip or a guy that's wavering late, or you have some NIL school come in like a Miami or something. But it looks like everybody's locked in. Michigan fired linebackers coach Chris Partridge after his alleged involvement with the scandal, but that hasn't really affected the linebacker commits. Jaden Smith's on his OV this weekend. Cole Sullivan's been pretty happy with everything. Jeremiah Beasley's set to enroll early. Zach Ludwig's fine with his commitment. And, you had Ole Miss try to make a run at Michigan tight end commit Brady Prescorn with his brother having played for the Rebels, but no real movement on that front either. So it looks like all 26 commits will sign with Michigan, and we'll have a full early enrollee list over at thewolverine.com. The last storyline is, will Bryce Underwood visit Michigan? Remember, National Signing Day also marks the dead period. The dead period starts Monday, so a couple of days before signing day. So I know all eyes are on the 2024 recruiting class, but we do need to look ahead at 2025. As soon as Wednesday's over, 2025 comes into full focus. Michigan absolutely needs to get Bryce Underwood on campus here in coming days before the dead period. He has yet to have a personal one-on-one meeting with Jim Harbaugh since the beginning of the season. I think that would go a long way in getting Michigan, back trending in the right direction. Right now, LSU has a really strong lead on the on-3 recruiting prediction machine with a 91.9% chance of landing him. Yes, Underwood visited for the game against Ohio State, but he had to leave early for his own high school practice. So again, he needs to come back, actually have some one-on-one time with Harbaugh. I think Harbaugh is the key to getting Michigan, ahead of LSU in this recruitment. The Wolverines, of course, already have a quarterback commit in on 300 prospect Carter Smith, but they would love to add Bryce Underwood, who's obviously a guy you take no matter what, the #1 overall player in the country. So those are 5 storylines to watch out for this week as we sprint into National Signing Day. Make sure to sign up for thewolverine.com for exclusive coverage, just $1 for 1 month. Also, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for free, as we'll be dropping content throughout the next few days.